So they should fear the name of the Lord from the west, and the glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Give double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. This is the brother Crouches Eye from the GMS Nebraska camp coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This lesson being entitled "When the Enemy Shall Come In Like a Flood." All right, and as you can see from the video, um, you know, I'm referencing this flood as the enemy because this is how exactly how Esau wants to come in. Okay, with an overwhelming force. All right, and it's going to be tough times. This is like, how can you fight against this? You can't fight against this. All right, that's why the scripture said that the Lord is going to lift up a standard against him. All right, which that standard, the Lord is going to endow his men with spiritual powers and allow them to overcome. Okay, let's get another scripture. This here is Second Ezra chapter 16, and I start at verse 70. It says, "For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Right. So let's get this word insurrection on the see what the etymology of it is. All right, insurrection. It says an uprising against civil authority. All right, insurrection or directly from Latin insurrectionum, a rising up. All right, because you are going to have the people. The people are going to rise up, but you're going to have them. You're going to have Esau rising up against them. We have risen up against Esau, and Esau is going to come down with a hammer. Okay, so they're going to rise up upon those who fear the Lord. All right, it says, "And they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but shall spoil and destroy." It's like it, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. All right, so we know that we have a tough time coming to us. All right, and not just to us who fear the Lord, but really to everyone. This admonishment is for everyone because Esau is going to come in like this, in overwhelming force to everyone. And you see these people up here, they're the first ones who got caught up. All right, you're going to have your people in the world. Hey, the scripture says that he's going to start at the house of the Most High. Let's get that real quick. Give me a second. All right, here we go. This is First Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?" So, hey, when this flood comes in, when these soldiers gear up, when the AI ratchets it up, or these robots, whatever Esau got planned, just know it's gonna be a time like never before. So with that being said, this is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it." All right. You don't see this every day. All right. Just a straight up avalanche coming over a mountain ridge caught everybody off guard. Who would be in this path if they knew that this was coming, right? But no, you can't avoid it. But that's just like Jacob's trouble. We're not going to, the people in the world aren't going to see it coming, We don't know the time or the date, but either way it goes, whether you're in the world, whether you see it coming or not, you're gonna have to deal with it. All right, it says that the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right, and even when you're watching this video, look at this guy right here. You know, he's going through it. He's going through the overwhelming force, but he came out of it. Everybody else in this video more than likely died or have a pretty strong chance of dying. He was in it. You know, he weathered the storm. Look at him. He's going through it. He's being persecuted. He's being purified. Let's get that. Oh, call on Yabashimi Ashai. What's that? Khan, this is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." You know, you're going to have to go through something. It says, "Set thy heart aright, keep your mind right." All right, put your mind on the goal. All right, and constantly endure, because you're always gonna this is gonna happen on a major scale, but this happens to us on a minor scale every day. You know, there's hurdles that we have to get over, things that we have to bypass. We have to deny ourselves. Okay, we have to constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. You know, he could have ran down there with everybody else, but he didn't make. He bunkered in, and you know, he just so happened to be at the best spot. You see, he's kind of up on the ridge. He got a little bit higher. See, he did that side step. You know, he got down. You know, I don't know how it didn't knock him down. You know, hey, the Lord preserved him, even if only for this video. You know, but the Lord preserved him as an example. You know, it says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." You know, and what is that increase? The kingdom of heaven, crowns being put on our heads, being clothed in those white robes with palms in our hands. You know, being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, gaining everlasting life and spiritual powers and riches beyond your dreams, just being able to govern the whole existence of everything. It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." You had to be patient and go through this. Ain't no way you can stop this. It's an avalanche. But hey, he made it through it. It says, "For gold is tried in fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." You know, he's being tried. All right, I know this is the opposite. This is, you know, it's snow, but it's still the same, man. He's being tried. Then, but bam, he came out. He came out the other end. All right. Let me see. So many scriptures. Let's get this is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath." All right, having great wrath, because he knows he have but a short time. All right, and that's what we're really experiencing right now, especially with, you know, Trump getting in office. You know, he's setting up Elon Musk. He's setting up, you know, Zuckerberg, and you know, all these multi-billionaires, trillionaires, damn near, and they're lining up. They're lining everything up. All right, the hammer is about to come down. They know that they have but a short time. All right, so they're dotting all their I's and crossing their T's. Okay, so that they can do exactly that, man. Come in with that overwhelming force. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 15, and I started at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." All right, this Jacob's trouble that's coming soon, man. It's gonna be terrors on our side, like it says in Amos. You know, let's get that. This is Amos chapter 5, and in verse 18 it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him." So, man, it's gonna be terrors on all sides, man. You could be running from martial law and run into cannibals, escape from the cannibals, and then once you think you're good and you lean down, and then the own people that you with rob you. Anything can happen in these in those in those days in those times. That's why you have to have your how about Shimmy Shai on your side. Because look, the only way you can weather this storm and come out on the other side is if you got your how about Shimmy Shai. Because if you like these guys, you're just gonna get caught up in the flood. Hey, and this is very spiritual. You see how, you know, not only one guy made it out of this that we can see. Look, they're running. I don't know what this guy thought he was doing. He got the worst of it. He's trying to come down all slow, and this overwhelming force just got him. Look at these people over here. They got the first brunt of it. Yeah, they got it pretty bad too. But this guy, he endured it. You know, back in Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16, it says, For there should be sedition among men and invading one another." Sedition is going against the government. Invading one another. People are going to be breaking into houses, stealing goods. It says that they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It's going to be all out anarchy. All right, and when it's anarchy like that, what's going to happen? There has to be some order restored, so to speak. So that's when these UN troops or martial laws erected, however they plan to do it. But we know martial law will be in effect. All right, there's going to be rules. All right, you can do this, you can do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. They ain't making these 15-minute cities for nothing. All right. It says, verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Yeah, you got to stay in your zone. All right. And for because of their pride, the city should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, and men should be afraid. Look at this. You think this guy right here ain't afraid? That guy right there. They know that sudden death is coming upon them. There's got to be a terrifying, sight. Look at this guy. He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away. He's doing his best. He's fighting to the end. He's in the middle of it. He's still fighting. He is. Because he came out the other end. He could have just gave up the ghost and said, "Fuck it." Oh, I'm gonna die. There's no need to fight. But no, he's fighting. You got to keep fighting. You got to pray that the Most High is with you, okay, and then do your part and keep fighting on this side. In verse 19, it says, "The man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." It's going to be hard times. Only a man of the Lord is going to come out of this. All right. Only the ones who truly has Yahweh Shem Yahushai on their side are going to come out of this. All right. And final scripture. All right. This is Matthew 24:9. It says, "Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." Same as this overwhelming force is going to come in. They're going to snitch on us. Okay. They're going to, people who we know, people who we say we love, they're going to offer us to the avalanche. They're going to offer us into the overwhelming force. All right. Some of us will have to go down. Some of us will die. The overwhelming force will take some men of the Lord. But they said that the dead in Yahushua is going to rise first. All right. Jumping down. I read verse 10. It says, "And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another." Like I said, your own loved ones, your own kinfolk are going to offer you up. "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." Hey, that's going on right now, man. It's a lot of people out here faking the funk as Israelites, as so-called Christians, as so-called, all these other religions. If you ain't speaking in the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai with the true 100% doctrine, then you're a false prophet. All right? And this overwhelming force is going to take you. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So you're not going to be able to depend on, these people in the world. They're going to want what you got. Your only hope is in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? And fellow Akim, fellow like-minded individuals, all right? That's why we're a body. All right, because what one hand can't do, the other one can. A body comes together. The mouth wants water. The eyes look at the bottle. The brain tells the hand to grab the bottle. The hand grabs the bottle. All right, the arm swings the bottle to your mouth and tilts it up, and you take a drink. That's a body working together. You can't have no trust in mankind. Verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end. 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 The same shall be saved. With that being said, I give all Lord's word, this is edifying, and we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Give double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow. Shalom.